I want to thank all of you young men and women gathered here today and the opportunity given to me to address this audience. What I'm going to say is simple and short, so I'll go straight to the point. Freedom, justice, and equity, these are what Nnamdi Kanu represents. Freedom, justice, and equity are what Sunday Adeyemo represents. And these young men, their agitation is simple. Freedom from this mirage called amalgamation. Amalgamation that binds us together, yet we know nothing about who wrote the amalgamation. Not Hausa, not Yoruba, not Igbo. Who signed the amalgamation? Not Hausa, not Yoruba, not Igbo. Terms and conditions, all unknown. Not even one person from any tribe in this nation can come out today to say he has his signature in this agreement called amalgamation. The agitation of these young men can be summarized in one sentence. Freedom from political domination, guaranteed security, equal rights and equal treatment or referendum, so that the farmer from Benue can go to his farm and do his farming without fear of being butchered while in his farm, so that the Christian from Southern Kaduna can go to his church and worship his God without being butchered while in his church, so that what comes from Niger Delta can be used for a better development of Niger Delta region, so that the Igbo man can be seen and allowed to live as equal citizen without being killed and wasted as if life has no meaning, so that the Yoruba man can be seen moving freely and occupy his father's land and move freely, sleep with his two eyes closed, and cease to be a vice president without portfolio. But right now, as I speak, the man Nnamdi Kanu, who is championing this cause, is languishing in DSS detention. He is being incarcerated, suffering alone while he is fighting the fight of millions of people. Who knows what he is passing through? If they have even given him water since he was arrested. Who knows if they even allow people to come and visit him? Who knows? With his hands tied, his legs tied, and with his eyes closed. Look at dehumanization for somebody fighting for you. Sunday Adeyemo, as I speak, is under attack, under DSS attack, just because he said no to this mirage called amalgamation. And hear this. The attack on Sunday Adeyemo, Sunday Igboho, as is popularly known, and the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu is just a calculated attempt to silence you, destroy your tomorrow and the future of your unborn generation. But one thing I know is that these young men are just swallowing and bearing this sacrifice for you and I. These young men are bearing the pains. Nnamdi Kanu is bearing the pains. It's a sacrifice he's making for you and I. These two brave men have shown that one can die for his people. Unlike our politicians who are busy looting, siphoning and sycophanting just because of their political interests. Today, you and I know that we are living in amalgamation. Amalgamation written by the unknown, signed by the unknown, terms and conditions all unknown. If you talk, you die. If you don't talk, you die. So you better talk and die, because it is better to die standing than to live on your knees. Do you know that your action and inaction speak volumes? You sit there waiting for Britain, waiting for America, waiting for Japan, waiting for China, waiting for Russia, waiting for Germany, waiting for Israel to come and fight your fight. You are just hallucinating. You are just dreaming. Because they will not come. They are waiting for your action. It is your action that will determine their reaction. It is your reaction that will determine their action. Don't sit there and think there is nothing you can do. First, let me tell you this. Nnamdi Kanu is now, come to think of faith, just have yourself in his position. As I speak to you now, Nnamdi Kanu is waiting to hear and to know if he is alone in this struggle. Nnamdi Kanu is waiting eagerly and anxiously to hear and to know if he is alone in this fight. The world is also waiting to know, even your oppressors are waiting to know who is representing the actual interests of the Biafran people. Southeast governors or Nnamdi Kanu. The world is waiting to know if Sunday Adeyemo, Sunday Igboho is a leader without followers. The world is waiting to know if Nnamdi Kanu is a leader without followers. The world is also waiting to know if Nnamdi Kanu has as many followers as he claims he has, which includes you and I. So if you keep mute and think there is nothing you can do, your oppressors will keep doing what they can because you refuse to do what you can. They will keep doing what they want just because you refuse to tell them what you want. The impunity will continue and the tyranny will also continue. Then sadly enough, if you complain or march along the street to protest, they will kill you, carry your dead bodies just to cover up like they did during the EndSARS. If you talk, they will arrest you and accuse you of hate speech and prosecute you. But what a contrast. That the leadership of Mieti Allah claimed responsibility of attacking a serving governor, killing men and children, raping women and their daughters, destroying people's homes, people's properties, and displacing people from their ancestral homes. They just called it herdsmen attack. So herdsmen have monopoly of violence. Herdsmen have license to kill. And you sit there thinking there is nothing you can do. You sit there thinking there is nothing you can do, waiting for United Nations to come and save you, waiting for United Nations to come and fight your fight. Let me tell you, United Nations is just like a snail. They will never come until you are finished. United Nations will never come until you are finished. Have you ever asked yourself, why has CNN, Al Jazeera, BBC, and then all international TV stations refused to broadcast or to report what is happening in our land? What is happening in this place? Just because they have been bought over. Just because they are using the money they get from your area to buy over whoever they want, to stop what they want to stop, to silence who they want to silence. And you sit there thinking there is nothing you can do. Why there is something you can do much more effective than you can ever imagine. There is something you can do much more effective, I repeat, than you can ever imagine. On the 23rd of July 2021, we shall voluntarily sit at home to shut down this country, to demand for the release of Nnamdi Kanu on the 26th of July 2021. On the 23rd of July, we shall sit at home and shut down this country to demand that Sunday Igboho be left alone. We shall sacrifice a day, 23rd July 2021, just to express solidarity to Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho. On the 23rd of July, we shall sit at home to demand from Britain, our brother Nnamdi Kanu, because Britain has a record of when he left, where he was going, and why he is not back. On the 23rd, we shall sit at home to demand from Britain a copy of this amalgamation agreement so that we know who wrote, who signed, and the content therein, if possible, the expiring date. 23rd of July will be an indirect referendum to make the whole world know that Nnamdi Kanu is representing the actual interests of millions of Biafrans. 23rd will make the world know that Sunday Adeyemo, Sunday Igboho, is representing the actual interests of millions of Odua people. On the 23rd of July 2021, we shall sit at home to shut down this country, to let them know that since they have refused to restructure, what we now want is referendum or removal from this enclave called Nigeria. Long live Biafran nation, long live Odua nation, long live Hausa nation, and long live Fulani nation. Thank you and God bless you.
La 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 la.